Oh, we're live. Cool. Welcome back to Most Wanted Madness 2025. We got another brawl in B3 for you. All right. You might remember eifem from about, I don't know, 30 minutes ago, where he took on Ethan. We're going to be seeing eifem take on Khulatey, who has not yet had a race in the tournament. Claimed PB, 37 minutes, 25 seconds. Seems about right. eifem, we've seen 34-14. He faced a lot of opposition in that last run. He still put up a 40 or so. So should be a pretty even match, just like we just had. And should be a grand old time. Now, this is an opportunity for eifem to go 3-0. Almost certainly giving him a strong chance opportunity at the playoffs, or I don't know. Honestly, I'm kind of a fraud. I don't know the tournament structure 100%. It's written down somewhere, but it'll be good. It'll be really good. Let me tell you that 3-0 seems pretty good. That being said, I believe both runners are close to ready. Yep, khulatey's game is booting. So I'll just I can't send you to the countdown yet, so I don't know. How's everybody doing? Everybody having a good day?
I'm having a great day with all of these Most Wanted Madness runs.
I was talking to the chat, Barry. Please do not speak unless you are addressed. Thank you. All right, I'm fucking around. All right, it looks like khulatey is ready. So with that, I'm gonna pass the countdown over to I'm Berry Juice. All right, both runners are ready, correct? Khulatey?
I'm ready.
eifem?
Yeah.
eifem, are you all good?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go.
All right.
All right.
We're going to go on go. So, GTA 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Go, go, go,
Good
go, go,
luck
go,
to
go.
both the runners.
Good luck.
Alrighty. Oh, baby. Now, an opportunity for eifem to get the clean sweep. You got to think: is he overconfident? Is he nervous? Is the pressure of going flawless 3-0, weighing on his shoulders? There could be a lot at stake here. If he goes 2-1, all of a sudden we could have a three-way tie after khulatey's done all of his races.
khulatey had a little bit of issues getting around the bend. Nothing that was too major, though. He didn't go flying off.
Yep. Thankfully, not too much can go wrong with his early start. Ooh, we're seeing a wide angle push from khulatey. Oh, if he would have held that, it actually would have turned pretty much perfectly back into the marker. Instead, gonna have to use the Steamboat Willie strategy and kind of tugboat it in. Meanwhile, eifem is in and out of the apartment pretty quick. We're going to see how backup works for him.
I'm not hearing anything. Oh.
Yep.
Got very lucky with the random spawn.
Rare opposite direction backup. Oh, let's see. Is the pickup glitch there? Okay, he opts not to go for the backup and instead just shoot another cop, which is perfectly acceptable. Meanwhile, what's khulatey up to? Oh, doesn't look like any backup, but does have a cop just kind of chilling in traffic. Oh, and that is a complete edition moment right there. That cop took off. Oh, good lord. All right, he's going to need to get some more shotgun ammo, too. Probably will need to step into that police car and take another crack at things. Meanwhile, eifem, he's warmed up. He just had that wonderful showing. He's going to now make his way over to Antonio. Ooh.
Oh,
Khulatey actually had one bullet left in the pistol.
khulatey going for a game restart.
Honestly, I don't blame him. Apparently, when I initially brought this up as a potential thing to the Shadow Council, the secret cabal that runs this tournament, when I originally brought up my issues with this, not only did they silence me and threaten to kill me, they said, "Oh yeah, no, why not? Sure, you can reset. It's slow, so why not?" And I was like, "Ooh, okay, all right, well, we're gonna allow resets." So a nice, fresh, clean slate for Khulatey. Nothing wrong with that.
Much better cop car push this time.
Yeah, yeah. You can tell that the oil in Khulatey's system, you know, like a two-stroke engine. You know, you got the fuel and you got the oil combined. You know, you gotta let it run for a little bit, get that circulation going. And now he's at prime operating temperature. Should be no problems from here. Does the time from the reset run still count in the new one? Yeah. Since this is an RTA timed race, we're going off Big Ron's timer. Now, if this was a loadless race, which is a technical possibility, yeah, no, resets would have to be outright banned. But that's a separate issue entirely. It looks like Khulatey is also on 100 VD because of that goofy thing with the traffic settings and you go to graphics menu once or whatever. Oh, are we gonna see the backup?
You can shoot again and grab it from the ground. At this point, I'll just say it out loud.
Oh, mid-run coaching. What a legend.
Yeah, I will do
Thank
it.
you,
I don't
Ron.
care. I don't want to see.
Dude, so based.
Reset.
So based. I didn't want to say it just because, I don't know, Kamix might get mad at me, and Kamix's approval means a lot to me.
I don't give a fuck.
Right,
Sue me.
Professor Ron, and just like that, Khulatey is now making his way to Tisdale. Soon to have a target under his belt. Barring catastrophe, of course.
Yeah, it's a common misunderstanding that people think that you need to grab at midair, but the thing that matters is you just press E after shooting shortly. And if Nika doesn't go for it, you shoot again. That's all you need to know.
Yeah. There was a bit of kind of misinformation, I think, when a lot of the times it was explained as like, oh, while it's falling. Like, you need to do it while it's falling. I was like, no, you can be on the ground. I'm pretty sure I saw Timon pick one up that was on the ground for, at least like 20 seconds or something. Somebody picked one up that was just sitting there for a long time.
Khulatey just went for the McLinux armor.
Yeah, McLinux armor, and then a really cool, just kind of like jump down. Also using this wide aiming camera, which is I assume personal preference, but oh man, I'm a little disoriented.
And eifem's just chewing through this first island.
Oh yeah, not a care in the world. Let's check his SMG ammo. 400. Oh my goodness. Alrighty. He's gonna have plenty of ammunition to work with, literally. Alcanzo. Alright, let's see how Rodrigo goes for eifem here. He's solidly green on his splits, and if I'm not mistaken, he had a pretty good Rodrigo in his previous race as well. The
But as we both know, just because you have one good one doesn't mean your next one's going to be.
absolutely, definitely, probably, yeah, trickiest target in 0 stars. I think so. Watch Mojo top
Definitely.
10 trickiest, most wanted targets in 0 stars. Number 1, Rodrigo. Number 2, Antonio. All right, with some goons slipping through the cracks, this is gonna cost him some time. It gives khulatey a much needed break to regain some ground as he makes his way towards. Oh, also his thing is an auto splitting. I think. Well, he's going to Tyler. As long as he has the list, I guess. Who cares? Right, Rodrigo's final goon is gunned down in the street, very far from where he originally was. I think the thing that really makes Rodrigo such an annoying target, just like the ultimate salt in the wound, is him and his guys, they don't shoot you. Like, they don't care. They're literally just there to fuck with you and run off. They pose no threat. It's just a time loss. Insulting, if you ask me. Khulatey is in a groove here. I apologize, Barry. Go ahead. What do you got?
No, I was just gonna say, adding on top of that, sometimes they jump down, sometimes they don't. All depending on where you're at, and it just makes it even more frustrating.
I think my least favorite one is, I think one time I actually had one of them go back into the building.
Oh my god.
That was the most upsetting one for me. Khulatey making
Oh, new
quick
chant
work of
dropped.
Bert. Oh, spam this latte to help khulatey. I like it. Okay. I mean, I don't even know if I'm saying the name correctly, but, you know, it seems pretty good to me. All right, not the largest gap here. We've got Scott, Rodrigo, Paparo, Preston, and soon to be Maxwell, which definitely stings. You know, it hurts because it's in the 0 star area. But the great equalizer, the FIB, and Marty have different plans for many runners. What, was Khulatey gonna get stuck on the stairs here? No, okay. Even the cruiser can kind of get stuck on those stairs if you come to a complete stop. All right, DJ Knuckles is attempting his own copy pasta for eifem. I guess we're gonna say eifem now. Spam this eifem to help eifem. Yeah. Okay. Well, you know it. Acceptable. Acceptable. All right, bridge swap for eifem, and he's going to take a little bit of damage for it, but he is solidly in the 6 star area. We've got, you know, we're a whole island apart now. Rodrigo trolling khulatey, as we have seen Rodrigo troll many others. But, you know, it always feels like it's personalized. When Rodrigo's goons start running around like a bunch of ants, it's always targeted. It's always intentional. And they're just running that way for you. They're not going to run that way for the next guy, right? Truly, truly an insulting target.
I hate coming down this hill from Rodrigo from anywhere other than the drop. I never know the exact spot I'm supposed to go down.
It's definitely tricky to see. Oh, okay, it looks like Paparo's almost getting away here. Khulatey's gonna have to do a little bit of driving. Yeah, the landmark I use is there's an orange tree, and I go to the right of that. Now, of course, you'll have visibility issues because there is a trillion leaves in your vision, and then Paparo will surely shoot you a few times. Ooh, chunky shotgun hit on eifem here. Still got a little bit of armor, but that was a beefy one. All right, I think that was. Oh, he's gonna get. Eifem's gonna have a very good police car setup down here, I believe. Should be completely free without any cops. Oh, meanwhile, a Patriot blockade. Oh my goodness. And that can happen with 3 stars. It slips my mind sometimes. Maybe we'll even get to see some News Patriot driving.
How do you feel about using the siren in this category? Do you feel it's more detrimental to you in most cases?
I personally, I just can't stand the sound. It really, really bothers me. The targets I use it for are, Rodrigo, because that is the intended way to do him quickly. Is to activate him a bit early. I use it on Tyler because, once again, it's tactical and, something you want to do. But otherwise, I try to keep it off. I've been using it on, I like to have it on when I get to Harrison because I like to think like, oh, if I spawn them in just a little bit sooner, it gives them more time to get distracted, and who knows? Who knows? We don't fully understand the police siren and its implications. Does it make you easier to spot? Is there some kind of hidden noise system we don't know about? I don't want to sound too deranged, but anything's possible. All right, Khulatey making his way to Maxwell, final target on the 0-star area. And I will reiterate, since Professor Ron said earlier it's okay to help a little bit, I do believe he is on that weird kind of glitched 100 vehicle density, so if he ever gets a moment, he might want to drop that. Because his roads are looking a little packed. Or maybe not, I don't know. I don't want to interfere with anybody.
One was easy work, making our way over to Barry now for eifem.
Yeah. You think these FIB goons are gonna let him get to Barry unscathed?
I'm thinking so. I'm thinking he's got this.
Yeah, we got a true believer here now. He has a lot of holes in his backside here, looking like Dick Cheney's hunting partner. Or wait, no, who's that guy? Oh, Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump. He got shot in the buttocks. That's from the movie. I don't know why my mind went to Dick Cheney. That guy actually, I think, got shot in the face. It was birdshot though. He lived. Anyways, politics aside, he is dealing with Barry here as he tries to slip away sneakily. Oh,
no.
There's a fire.
Oh
my goodness. That was brutal. Okay, alright. That is I don't want to say a failed Barry, just because, I don't know, that seems kind of mean. But let's just say eifem is going to have to make another trip to Barry, which is maybe the worst trip to have to make. You don't want to have to go
Yeah.
down that road again. Once is enough. It's going to give khulatey a much needed opportunity to catch up as he makes his way to Canned. Oh, Sneedrun is suggesting a waste not, want nots drop for Barry. That would be, first of all, nobody's going to be able to do that raw dog. Yeah, that's something you need to practice, but it is technically possible. Drive on the, what is it? Is it the Broker Bridge? I don't know. It's one of the bridges. You don't normally take it. And you can actually drop down onto Barry's Island. And it kind of would be good here. Yeah, it's this one that he's on right now, but you actually need to be on the train tracks. Which is easier said than done.
It doesn't
Well,
really
you can
help
ramp
with
up.
bridge is still getting blocked after the berry, so it doesn't matter much. But it's a bit of a epic shortcut.
Oh, it'd be absolute cinema if it ever happened.
Sorry, berry, for
You can
interrupting.
ramp. No, you're all good. You can ramp up through the triangles there, right?
I don't know. It depends on the car, probably. With a bike, you can get up onto train tracks, but I don't know about cars. With cars, you probably need to drop on the train track in advance.
More research is needed. All right, Barry, take 2 for eifem. Let's see it. Comes in hot. Oh, he's not letting him run away this time. Beautifully handled with his kitty cat ear cruiser. Khulatey, on the other hand, oh, that is an unorthodox exit as Nico lands face first into the concrete. This is scary. There's a hot dog right down the road, but not the easiest one to get, given the fact that he's kind of got cops on his ass at the exact, like right now. Still might see it though. That would be legendary. Oh no, he's getting the hot dog. I've interfered with the tournament. I apologize. Whatever. We're keeping it interesting.
This is just a setup to plug Will's tournament again, or rather a money challenge.
Of course, we will. Resident community member and GTA 4 philanthropist is still looking for people to eat all 80 hot dogs in GTA 4. It's a very new category. There's a post on the GTA category extensions forum with more information if you're interested. There are cash prizes available, including some just for research. Maybe you can be the first person to figure out how to buy the 81st forbidden hot dog. Or maybe there's a vendor that we don't know about that's not on WeWill's map. All of these are possibilities. That being said, a bird just fell out of the sky over on eifem's stream. He did the Simon Snipes, and now he has an Annihilator parked outside of Kristoff, which is comical. Oh, he makes quick work of these guys. Dude, he's doing this faster than me. I mean, I'm not particularly good, but like, holy shit. Okay. All right, this guy's gonna take 80 bullets to the gut. All right, there we go.
It really sucks they have to touch ground to die. You get so many funny instances like that, and on Harrison as well.
Yeah, it's very interesting how the game does not want to consider the NPC to be dead until they're finished ragdolling. It's there's got to be some interesting programming behind that, because it looks so silly to shoot a guy like 40 times and he's just being spun around like a wacky waving, flailing arm tube man until he finally goes over the railing.
Come on, get out of the way.
And this category can be make or break, especially on, you know, Harrison.
Oh, we have khulatey looking at his splits right now, trying to get in line with where he's supposed to be, I think.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it might be against the rules if we just start feeding criminal names. But yeah, since the splits weren't auto-splitting, the list did not progress downward. He may not have a manual split button either, so or a skip, so it could be kind of hard to get to the later targets. Just have to see.
I wanted to ask you last race, but some interesting stuff started happening. How do you feel about the newer way of doing Harrison or Covey here, of shooting them beforehand and then going and getting the armor?
I don't know if it's newer. I don't know what the original strategy was here. Me personally, I like to drive completely past, grab the armor, and get them on the way out. It probably depends on how you're being tracked by cops as to whether or not it's any different. You're probably not far enough into the garage to like force a cycle switch. I mean, it could happen, obviously, but I don't know. I really don't know. I personally, I guess on a technical level, it does make sense to kill the guys first if you don't have armor, because they'll do health damage to you, and then you'll have a full bar of armor when you leave, which you will then refill your health over at Keenan. So maybe that could be seen as an advantage, maybe safer.
Yeah, you invest
Ooh,
some of the remaining armor driving past Covey,
Yeah.
then refill it, and also you kill a few targets on the way to armor, and then on the way back. It's kind of makes sense. Some of them start running away so they don't shoot you. But people claim that Super GT gets despawned sometimes. I never had it before. After driving to armor and back.
With all the targets killed or with the targets alive?
I'm not sure about that, but actually a good question, but yeah.
Because
I guess
if
people...
the targets are alive, I've never had the cars despawn if the targets are alive.
Oh yeah, there. I guess I'm tripping a little bit. Interesting armor for khulatey. He knows about this one already. I know it before I even see it.
Really? Yeah. Oh man, yeah. I haven't seen this one in a while. This was actually a favorite of mine when I was originally learning this category and racing Kyle Dozit.
I'll be honest,
I also like to...
it's not even worse than Covey, time-wise. I think maybe even better.
Because it's not bad, yeah.
It depends where you drive after, I guess.
Now, after that armor, you are able to drive straight down that road, and you can actually drop down the stairs directly here at Simon. Now, there is a good chance you flip and you turtle, but who knows? Oh, and khulatey does not have a search for Simon. Surely, if he's slightly out of range here, shouldn't be that difficult.
I think he's going for the smart thing and driving away a bit so that it gets cop spawns where he's searching out versus right on Covey. Or not Covey, Simon.
I feel like I might have risked it. No, what am I saying? I wouldn't risk it. Oh, and this is oh my goodness. Okay, the swap does work. Thankfully, he was pretty much fully in the animation, but kind of worked himself into a corner here. Literally.
Yeah, the cops knowing where he is right now is kind of problematic for the Christoph.
Absolutely. I think I just saw a van go fucking get a shitload of air. Back over on eifem's POV. Dealing with the second target of Alderney, and there is a massive explosion that I'm not sure. I'm not sure of the origin.
Yeah, there's a propane tank or whatever. It only explodes on complete edition / patch
yes,
8 maybe.
Okay, yeah, I saw a team on. I remember he was messing around with that. Wow, yeah, I just haven't seen it explode in forever.
But usually it doesn't kill anyone, but maybe this time it did. I haven't noticed.
Khulatey taking care of Simon the old-fashioned way. I think he'll have no problem finishing this target, but the time investment, you know, it's got to sting. Now that he's walked away from it, I can now say, oh yeah, he went past the health pack too. That being said, he's got a lot of ground to cover here. These goons completely scattered. Can't say it was the wrong play either. When you have that many police on you, you are not going to get Simon Snipes done. Oh, but the police have found their way into the establishment. Oh, he knows the health pack. There was no issue. But still one target remaining. Alrighty, that's Simon finished for Khulatey. Will be making his way to Christoph, presumably. Assuming his car is still there, which I think it should be.
Oh, a little mistype for eifem. Eifem.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, dude, symmetrical search always looks so nice.
Ooh,
All right.
that was a kind of big hit for eifem.
Yeah, a bit of a traffic jam here. This is no fun. Oh, it looks like one of Christoph's goons escaped up into Cronius's corner. This is not good. He may peek out eventually, but I believe he's gonna need to... Oh wait, no, he did come out. Okay, that's actually good. About to say, if you have to go up there and kill him, that is no fun. Meanwhile, I don't think I've ever seen a car this fucking beat up over on eifem stream. This thing looks awful. Still, they're gonna ask $3,000 on Craigslist for it, but what can you do?
It's a good runner.
Yeah, you know, point A to point B. Just it might be a little bit fire somewhere in between those points.
It comes with a fire extinguisher. You're fine. Mechanic special.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, mechanic special. Titulo limpio. If you're ever looking for a car in Florida and you see Titulo limpio, that is clean title in Spanish. The more you know. Has anyone died to that RPG this tourney? Yeah. Yeah. yeah, a couple people. I'll have to make a super edit at the end of the tournament.
Yeah, the document says 5, but feels like it was more. We will need to rewatch all 72 group games to know for sure when they happen.
Oh yeah, Kaz would love to do that.
Anyone can do it. Maybe I'll do it in a few years time.
Too much dedication. Yeah, maybe you're bored in a couple years, then it'll be alright. Alright, eifem is hunting for a replacement car, but he's in the underworld right now, covered in fire, and everything is burning around him. No way he gets out of this. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, you probably wanna run away from that kind of crowd, especially after getting hit by an explosion. Almost died there, but had a chance to run away.
It's absolutely disgusting. Meanwhile, Kobe taken care of for khulatey. He's going to be reversing over to this armor. Making his way into Alderney. There are a full 7 targets, I believe, between these two runners. But, I mean, look, we've seen crazier things. khulatey goes sicko mode here, and absolute tragedy and misfortune falls upon eifem. We will, we could see a battle for the ages. Oh my, that was a perfect kickflip.
Cruiser for
Holy.
content.
Yeah, Cruiser Gang. That's a shining endorsement for Cruiser Gang right there. Oh my goodness. khulatey facing some resistance here.
Oh,
Oh
good
my,
lord.
what the hell? Burning pile of rubble. Holy shit. Still going, this asshole. What? That's actually, that looked borderline modded. I don't think I've ever seen like a genuine, like, natural explosion pile like that just happen. That is scripted.
Just farming achievements during the race.
Oh my goodness.
I don't even think this map. I'm gonna shut up.
What was that?
No,
What
no,
was
no.
that? I want to hear.
I was gonna say I don't even think this mad lad's gonna go for the cop car swap, but he wasn't quite there yet, so I shut myself up.
Don't worry about
okay,
it.
okay.
We are on the delay anyway. Don't worry. Yeah, only when Kamix is here we're concerned about integrity.
Otherwise, we can show as much bias as we want. Can help everybody. eifem is facing some tumultuous times here. It looks like he's gonna make it out, but car's pretty beat up. He's pretty beat up. I don't even know where the closest fast armor or health is. And that's a long drive to Mervyn as well. Another death here.
It's gotta be the hospital. For
Yeah,
health.
you're probably right.
Sorry.
I'm no master of hospital. Oh no, high FPS.
Oh, high FPS.
That was over 60. I think those were around 80 or 90. Above 60 FPS. Oh, that's a death. That's a death for eifem here. khulatey's gotta be grinning. An evil smile upon his face. He knows this is his time to strike. As he wiggles his mouse up and down. What was I saying? I was saying something.
He was an interior decorator.
Killed 17 Czechoslovakians. It's all right. I don't think Lagoon's here. Was it? Oh, I was talking about FPS. So, for anybody who's unfamiliar with GTA 4, FPS drives pretty much everything in the game. The physics engine is directly tied to frame rate. It is not a frame independent game, which is something that you can have nowadays. They put this game together with, sticks and twine and band-aids, and they made an absolute masterpiece. But the fact is they never thought people were going to be running this over 60. I mean, hell, on the PS3, that thing barely ran over 15. So above 60 FPS, you'll find that NPCs and Nico often get stuck on seemingly nothing. We saw that right before eifem's last death. Nico was refusing to get into the police car. He just kind of kept walking into it and going, ugh, ugh, ugh.
Very accurate.
Just something to consider. Not something we've seen much of in this tournament. Although, if you were watching earlier when I did stunt jumps, I did have a moment where I forgot that I was on my 120 FPS cap, and I was on a bike, and I immediately spun out and almost died. Just another example. All right, Rodney. Rodney's gonna be in the bag for khulatey. You get a nice little refill on some SMG ammo. He's got full health. Should be a smooth route over to Phil. Oh, more stunts. Okay.
Little rail slide. Rodney Mullen callback.
Yeah, that was clean. What's that called? Because I've seen people do that. It's a truck stand, right? He flipped over into a truck stand and slid.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Alrighty, now this is eifem's opportunity to put a bow on this whole thing. He has finally made it back to Mervin. Mervin in the bag, he's going to go to Noel. Now let's see which route he takes here. Is he going to go for no condom raw dog Noel? Is he going to go for safe old school Noel? Or is he going to go for new school jazz fusion safe Noel? Or are we going to see new school jazz fusion safe Noel raw dog variation? We're going to see none of those because he has been killed. All right. Well, we'll see in probably another 3 minutes or so.
This target gap is ever shrinking. This is getting really interesting.
Yeah, this is all khulatey's got to do is stay alive and keep chugging through these targets. Gets a nice quick Danny, gets a quick Marty. He's gonna have a health pack after that over at the hospital. He makes it to Noel. He's got another health pack there. Not sure which cycle he's on. I'll be honest, I haven't been paying the closest attention, but if he's on Vans, this could be very close. Because by the time khulatey theoretically makes it to Mervin, I don't know. I don't know where eifem's gonna be. The scales.
I think he's going to be back to where he was whenever he died by that point, if all goes well.
Give or take a little bit. I don't know. The scales of fate right now are floating in the balance or something. I don't know. I'm just trying to sound cool. Is there any single babes watching GTA Marathon right now? Hit me up.
Man. That rocket was gonna fly into khulatey, I think.
Can it go through the little toll booth right there?
Not sure, but it's not recommended to try it. It can be definitely can be destroyed by a rocket. So you can probably drive through it then, yeah. From one side at least.
Yeah. Imagine just threading the needle with the RPG.
This is getting really close.
Yeah. khulatey's gonna go make his way to Mervin, assuming he doesn't get trolled. He's kind of getting trolled here. It's garbage day. Hitting the dumpster. Hitting the parking posts. Going for a swap, maybe?
I think the car died. I'm not 1,000%.
Oh no. Well, you know, on the bright side, swapping to this car, you at least have your old car kind of as cover. But he loses a door, and he's Ochko, and he is dead. No. It's got a sting. All right. The fate of this race is back into eifem's hands. All he has to deal with is the penultimate target, Noel, and the ultimate target, Harrison. And he's on Van Cycle. Full health going into Alderney. Ooh, but he's slowing down. He's not opting to hit the edge of the roadblock. Always stresses me out when people do that. It can work, obviously. We just saw it work. Scares me.
Okay. I was confused of where khulatey was. He's back to the McLinux armor.
All right, that's a detour and a half. He's driving a habanero. I can safely say I don't think I have ever been inside this vehicle in all my hours playing GTA 4.
It's a fun car.
I try. Yeah.
So rear-wheel
I try not
drive
to get
or is
an
it,
SUV.
Sorry, Barry. What were you saying?
I just said I try not to get in any SUV. Well, you were gonna ask if it's a rear-wheel drive or not.
Yeah. I'm just wondering if anybody knows off the top of their head. I'm very unfamiliar with that vehicle. Uh-oh. Eifem is doing something pretty scary. He might be clip farming. I don't know. Let's see how it goes. He may be taking the Josh route as well, going around Noel and parking in the back. Yeah, it appears so. Okay. Alright, that's Noel taken care of. Eifem has one target remaining to put a bow on it to wrap it up for Christmas. Christmas is almost here, guys. Make sure you do your shopping. You know what I want for Christmas? A dead Harrison. I believe Eifem did run out of SMG ammo and may not have picked up any on Noel as well. Might just be sick of this. Might just want to be done.
I believe they have a fair amount of AK ammo right now, so it's not the end of the world. It's not like they're going to be doing Harrison with pistol.
Yeah, exactly. All right, that was an incredible roll from khulatey. A lot of holes in the ass here. Could lead to a ruptured fuel tank and an early demise. We'll have to see. Meanwhile, Eifem taking on the big boss, the final boss, the Bowser Senior. All right, the Ganondorf, the black stake or the gold stake fusion deck in Balatro. All right, all on the line here. Gold stake's the highest one, right? I don't know. That being said, it's looking pretty good. His health looks all right. He's only got a couple targets left. We may be coming up on time.
GG.
All right, GG. GG, Eifem. Man, Eifem can't help but keep it close. I feel like he's got an earbud in or something, and the producers are telling him, "Okay, die here to make it interesting." But regardless, that's another dub. That's a 3-0 group for Eifem. Meanwhile,
Oh.
there is a fire on Khulatey's stream. Now, he is at the fire station, which, of course, if he parked his vehicle over here, the police or the firefighters would come out and extinguish it. Everybody knows that. But he's going to opt to take this FIB Buffalo instead, and plenty of SMG ammo as well. Half a bar of armor. Full health bar. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is not ideal. That half bar of armor is now a 0 bar of armor. And that full health bar is now a half health bar. But Noel is dead. As DJ Knuckles said, now blow up all the cop cars and drive away looking at the explosion. That's true, he was looking at the explosion.
You know, I did it for the content, you know.
Hell yeah, man.
Oh,
Oh no.
Meets his demise again.
That's the name of the story right there with the FIB. They're like tiny little chainsaws, like little hornets, you know? SWAT van isn't very threatening, and you know, it's just a big old Fortnite bus with a couple of goons in the back. Whereas you look at the FIB and oh man, it's like an angry bee's nest. They swarm you and they're buzzing and they're fast. Now, of course, if you're Ethan, you're watching on as a hate viewer, and you're saying, "Oh yeah, ooh yeah, khulatey, lose more time." As average time could be a pretty big deal for the second place finisher of this group.
Yeah, the second place is still up in the air until we see tomorrow's races. It could be up to 3-way tie, probably. Or at least 2-way tie. Or if Ethan wins tomorrow, then it's gonna be Ethan on second place. Many possibilities still.
The cops are just completely uninterested in Khulatey's rampage there for some reason.
Yeah, interesting. I guess they just, I don't know, man. They deployed everybody to Alderney. There's nobody left over here. Oh, dude, I bet, oh, dude, this taxi sign on the top, this thing's gonna go flying off. I like that. Smooth, bald haircut on this taxi cruiser. Or what's it called? Taxi? It's just called a taxi, right?
Yeah.
Yellow car, of course. Excuse me.
So if the police cruiser has cat ears, is that its mohawk?
Hmm.
Yeah, looks like.
That's a deep philosophical question. Yeah, I guess so. Oh, Khulatey's stopping to get gas at the gas station. Let me get a 20 on pump 3 and a pack of menthols.
20, where are you trying to go? Down the block?
Oh, this thing gets great mileage. What you talking about, boy? Thing hauls ass. Talking about that Subaru with the turbocharger. I'm all about that American muscle. V8 don't drink no gas. That's fake news. That's not real. I get 30 on the highway.
Oh, the secret interior from the mission.
Ooh. Oh man, we're gonna find CJ's mom's ghost up here. All sorts of things.
Oh, is it? This door is also open, right? Oh my god. So that's how you kill the chicken. Yeah, right.
Spoilers. Apparently there's a pigeon up here. I see it. I see it! Meanwhile, Khulatey, fully locked and loaded, almost full armor, full health, making his way back to the last final guy. I do believe he finished Noel. The splits obviously have been gone for a little bit here, but I think Noel did perish before Khulatey's untimely passing. Which will mean, barring catastrophe, Khulatey should be able to get a nice finish here. Solidly under an hour. All right, Walter. Walter, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna go to Actor Industrial. You're gonna go up the stairs. You're gonna kill the first guy. You're gonna wallbang the second guy on the old bridge. You're gonna jump up the stairs, but you're not gonna jump up the stairs near the middle. You're gonna jump up from the bottom because you'll get into the vaulting animation. Are you listening? Next thing, Walter. All right, I'm done with the bit. You get the idea. He's doing Harrison right now. He's doing Germa. Look at me. Look at me. Right, he should be coming up on time for Khulatey. With just one goon left. All right, FaZe Harrison is no more. GG's. Yeah.
GG.
GG.
I'm gonna hand it over to Barry for our post-game interview.
How are you feeling, eifem? You feel like you did
Honestly,
well?
Yeah, the 3-0, that's didn't expect that. Really happy with it.
How about yourself, khulatey? How are you feeling after your run?
That was a very rough run, I gotta say. Like, one of the roughest that I've had this week, probably. It's probably because of the nerves and stuff.
Yeah, it
But
affects you.
but it was weird. Like, I've changed my vehicle density from 66 to 33, and there were more cop cars everywhere. So, like, that's interesting. I think 33 is Kanzo's default vehicle density, if I'm not wrong. I don't know if that's
Somewhere
true
Yes,
or
I
around
not,
believe
there.
so.
right? So that's weird.
Yeah, I never understood how vehicle density is related to cop cars. Like, in theory, if you set it to 100 and go to 6 stars, there should be less cops, but it's not really the case. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. But overall, it was like, it felt kind of smooth. Like, I was going smooth. I died like 3 times or 2 times, or I don't even know right now. Let's see.
Yeah, when you got a string of targets going, you definitely got into a groove, and you would tear through them. But
Yeah,
it's a lot of
yeah, I died 2
resistance.
times.
Dude, that's is really
So I
not
died 2
bad.
times. Yeah, that's not that bad.
Yeah, there are still.
Overall,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go.
overall, it was like smooth. It went pretty well, even with the 2 deaths. Like, I don't mind it.
Yeah, as long as you had fun. Plus, you got 2 more races to go over the next couple of days, and once you get those nerves out of your system, the next time you're up on the big stage, it's not nearly as bad. And then the time after that, it's even less bad. And I guess the one thing is that the traffic thing or whatever, when you're starting with no saves or whatever, that goofy density thing or whatever. So I don't know. Before you start your next race, make sure you go into that the graphics menu and dump the vehicle density. I think you just need to open the menu, but a bit of a rough start, but you powered through, finished strong.
Yeah.
I think all the pieces are there for a very, very fast performance, which I'm sure we're going to see out of you next time.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Yeah. I'll try to figure out the live splits. I'm sorry for that.
That's no issue.
Yeah, it's an issue for me. I don't like that. It's like unprofessional, even if we're not professional here, but you know, like when you don't have timer on screen, it's just like, I don't know.
Yeah, honestly,
You can feel
If
lost.
it can be there, it should be there.
Yeah, I don't know why auto splitter doesn't work for some people. Maybe it's something with game version, but yeah, at least manually. Some people still split manually for the tournament.
Well, it's so new for me that I really don't know how to set it up, so I just tried to like really fast like boot it up and
Don't worry
like
about
in the middle of the run try to set it up, but that didn't work.
Hey, there's always it might be as simple as something as going into the settings and just making sure the auto splitter is downloaded and activated and most wanted targets are checked, something like that. If you ask
Yeah.
around on the Discord or even us, we'll be able to help you.
Amazing. Nice. Thank you.
Thanks for
Yeah, man.
the absolute. That was a very entertaining race. There were some absolute cinema moments.
Yeah.
There was a portion where I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
it was like 8 explosions, pretty much like back to back to back in a big old pile up going into Alderney. I think
What was
on.
that?
I think that was on eifem stream.
Yeah,
right?
that was a thing. Yeah, that happened.
What
And I
was
died
that?
after that.
That did not look real. It looked faked.
Yeah, they just chained, and the explosion just like knocked me, and I died because of it.
I usually have like a lot of chaos in my runs, but this was like because of the vehicle density probably. It just made the cops spawn so much and right in front of my face. Like, I'm not used to that. I mean, sometimes you get less cops, right? Sometimes you get more cops, but this was like, I don't know, the most
Yeah.
cops ever. So
I mean, mine
weird.
was fine until like the last 5 targets when I had like 20 FBI cars.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
FOB, I mean.
Yeah.
All it takes is one rogue garbage can or dumpster, street light, slows you down just enough. FIB pulls up and says, "What are you doing over here? Step out of the vehicle." And that's all she wrote.
Yeah.
Cruel mistress of a category.
Well, on that note, we can say goodbyes. Tomorrow should be hopefully 2 races, so we can end the Group B fully. We have 2 left. So it will be nice to finish tomorrow, but we will see. No time schedule is scheduled yet. We will see what happens. Thank you for coming, for racing.
Yeah, I'm excited for the next runs. I think it will be much better because my aim today was just all over the place. So
Yeah, right
we'll
on,
see.
man.
We'll see.
Schedule those matches. Talk to I believe you gotta go up against Ethan, and then who's the other
Mikitsa.
person in the group? I'm so
Mikitsa.
Yeah.
confused.
Mikita. Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
actually
Makita is-
scheduled. Yeah, I'm actually
Oh,
scheduled
cool.
with Mikita for Sunday. I think 8 p.m.
Oh hell yeah!
Right. Okay.
So
All
That's great,
right,
man.
I
Excited
see
for
it
that.
now. No, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Perfect.
in 20 hours there'll be a race against Mikitsa, and maybe a race against Eden somewhere before or after, or not. We will see. But
Sure.
at least one race is scheduled. So gamers, come back tomorrow for more of this. Conclusion of Group B. Everything is up in air. Nothing is decided yet with Group B3.
Gonna be exciting. Make sure to tune in, and thank you for watching.